About the laboratory scale manufacture of fiberboard prior to industrial production. Debarking, splitting and chipping the roundwood is followed by screening the material. Thereby, fine and coarse material is separated from the wood chips, that is, the useful fraction intended for further processing. After chip washing, the chips are pre-steamed and then compressed by a plug screw feeder to remove unnecessary water. They are subsequently boiled in steam at about 175 degrees Celsius. The wood chips are then conveyed from the boiler to between the grinding discs of the refiner and pulped into fibers. Immediately after their discharge from the refiner, adhesive and additives are sprayed on in the so-called blow line, where the fibers reach supersonic speed. The glued fibers enter the flash dryer via the blow line to be dried in the air flow. Likewise, it is possible to produce fibers without applying adhesive. The fibers can then be mixed with adhesive and additives in a blender. Contrary to continuous blowline gluing, this allows processing smaller quantities of adhesive, for example, from lab-scale test products. Following the removal of the fibers at the dryer outlet or from the blender, the amount of fiber required for a panel is determined according to its dimensions and density. This is done after a kiln drying test to measure the fiber moisture. The glued pulp required for a panel is dosed into hopper troughs. Then the fiber mat can be spread by hand. After spreading, the air is removed from the fiber mat by pre-pressing to enable faster, thorough heating of the mat in the subsequent hot pressing process and to ensure sufficient stability for follow-up processes. The concluding hot pressing process produces a finished fiberboard. The properties of the fiberboards produced in IHD's Technical Center correspond to those produced on an industrial scale. After cooling down and conditioning, further processing such as sanding, coating, etc. may follow. Prior to industry-scale panel production, trial runs at IHD's Technical Center testing the recipe and of individual settings suggest themselves.